shit.
The orange cat decided, the orange
I
kitten
gotta run and
decided
get my.
Go ahead.
I gotta go get my phone charger. I'll be back.
All right, bud. All right, let me get this going here. Hi, Callie. Rumble link. Good afternoon, Thomas. How you doing? Yeah, Mike had to go in and grab his headphone or his phone charger real quick. He'll be right back. Speaking of which, right there he is. Welcome back, Mr. Mike.
All righty.
All good now?
Yeah, well, yeah, getting there.
Yeah, it's just been kind of one of those afternoons, unfortunately.
My day's been pretty good so far. There we go.
I'm just, like I said, I just woke up really quick and I'm like running, trying to get everything set up, and I'm trying to share the links. Yeah, it was a nice day here too. Just windy, very, very windy today.
And cool.
Did you go riding today, Mike?
Hell no. Didn't have nowhere to go.
It's a good day to not have somewhere to go.
Yeah, exactly. Got all my running done yesterday. I got some stuff I could do tomorrow, but I'll probably take the car.
Sounds like a good plan.
There we go. That works pretty good.
Why are you on my back? And it's got to be Boo. Hi, Jamie. Welcome in. How you doing?
Hi, Jamie.
Good to see you.
I can't see you.
You can't see me?
I can see you.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Can't see Jamie.
Uh-huh. Well, she just said yawn.
Yawn?
Apparently we're boring her or something.
Ah.
Thomas said nowhere to go is the best ride.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can't get lost. I use my GPS sometimes if I'm going somewhere I don't know. And it'll tell me to take a right. And I'll be like, nah, I'm just going to keep going straight. It'll just recalculating. And I just keep making wrong turns. And it's a woman's voice on my GPS. And I always wait for her to say, why the hell do I even talk to you?
That's fun.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, Jamie says she's tired. She's been gone all morning. Okay.
Ah.
Well.
There goes Tim. I guess he knows there's a car sitting there.
Why are you going up on my head?
I was getting ready to get the shotgun out and go see who's parked over here in the junkyard. But I seen the landlord go by, so I guess he knows they're there.
Here's Fang is hanging out on my arm, and Boo is up here on my shoulders. Why are you attacking me? Huh? Why are you attacking me?
Eddie's sleeping.
Oh, you have a rough night out?
No, not really. He's been sleeping a lot more lately. He don't like the wind.
Oh, okay.
I went to go and take a nap earlier, and I walked in the living room, and there's Eddie sprawled out on the couch. And I said, "Fuck it!" I just went up and laid down in my bed, took a nap. Little fucker. Yeah. He's got his own. He's got his own damn recliner.
Right. Thomas changed his GPS to an English barmaid. Hi, Jay. Welcome in.
I didn't know you could do such a thing.
Good morning, Cora. Or afternoon, I should say. Sorry. Good morning. Good afternoon,
Hi,
Cora.
Cora. Hi,
Brady
Cora.
is next to Jamie laying down purring. That's awesome. We like that.
Yeah.
So.
Ever since I got Eddie, his fleet collar, he purrs all the time. I love hearing it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they must have put some kind of antidepressant in his collar.
Yeah. And that black cat you sent me, that son of a bitch was funny. Man, when he would poise up, you could see all the claws on all of his feet. It was like, damn, that bitch was locked and loaded, man.
The kitten's daddy is right here behind this the stand for my phone. I've been working with him a lot lately, trying to get him calmed down. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in.
Hi, Tammy.
Yes, I'm definitely blessed, Cora. Thank you. I hope you are as well. For those of you who might not have been on this morning, we did find Cinder. He is good. Back to his asshole self. And yeah, so thank you all for your prayers and good positive thoughts and stuff. We appreciate that. It's definitely a relief to have him back.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out where he hid under the house in the crawl space that both Ryan and Caitlin both missed him, but I mean, he's bright white and it's all black. So no idea, but they tried at least. I think that's why I ended up falling asleep. Ended up waking up at 2 o'clock this morning to Mom yelling and screaming and trying to get Cinder to come out, and woke me up, and I went up. I'm thinking she lost her mind finally, and she's just hearing stuff. And no, I go to the bathroom and I hear him meowing. And yeah, we opened the door to the access to the under the house, and there he is staring up at us. Butthead. So, hi, Tange.
I got a dirt basement under my house, and I'd love to let my cats get underneath there in the wintertime,
Yeah.
But that dirt is like all dry and loose. So if I'd let them in there, well, yeah, dusty, cobwebs. But if I'd let them in there, man, it would be a giant cat box down there, which would not be good for my house.
No, it wouldn't. Wouldn't be good for your health and
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's even got a like a front part under what somebody put an addition on. And same story though. You know, it's underneath the front of my house. Just it wouldn't be good. It sucks,
When I
but it
was
is a
when
junk. It is a junkyard, so you know, there's tons of
yeah,
places for them to get out of the weather.
yeah.
Tons of places.
When we were looking at houses back when I was still able to work and I was working at the block plant, um, there was one house that we were really interested in, and they wanted us to spend the $400 on an inspection. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I said, how about you guys pay for your own inspection since you're selling the house,
Yeah,
you
right.
know? That way, if I don't buy the house, I'm not out $400 and giving you guys a free inspection.
Yeah.
And so they agreed. They did the inspection, and the inspection came back 3 fucking pages. And I'm like, wow. And we went down and we checked the whole thing out. And apparently, between rain coming down the hill behind and not having anything to keep it from coming into the basement, and apparently the guy's water heater blew out, and he didn't tell the people that bought his house from him because his company needed him to move elsewhere. It was a construction company.
Okay.
And yeah, so the company bought his house outright so he can move, and he never told them that the water heater blew. Well, he didn't do any repairs, and the main support beam that goes down through the basement to the ground was dangling there. It wasn't even touching the bottom. You could push it back and forth, right? I'm sitting there going,
Wow.
this isn't good.
Yeah.
And so we're going back and forth. They're asking $100,000 for this house. It needs 3 pages of work done, including under part of the house. We had to have a concrete company come in and prep it and pour because it's a dirt front, had a dirt floor under the main part of the house. I was just like, man. So we went back and forth with them a lot. And I told them, I said, listen, I told my realtor, I said, let's give them three prices. I said, the first price, I said, will go in at 30,000. I said, that's if they don't fix anything and I have to do all these repairs. I'll give them 30 grand. I said, mid-tier, I said, we'll go 60. I said, if they replace windows and they get the concrete work done. I said, if they put a new roof on, put new spouting, and put new windows in, I said, I'll give them full price and I'll do the rest of the work myself. And they got offended by these. And I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, you're trying to sell a house. I'm trying to buy a house. I'm not trying to indebt myself for the rest of my life with a bunch of, projects and a money pit. So yeah, needless to say, we didn't buy that house. Thank you for the screenshots, Jamie. They're great. I like them. Appreciate that. Core's over there going, what? It's me, Dave. Dave's not here, man. Oh my. So I saw an interesting video earlier today that I think you might be interested in, especially if you have credit card debt. Trump made a post. Hi, James. Welcome in. How you doing? Trump made a post that they are going to put a cap on how much interest credit card companies can charge right now to help people get out of debt, because the credit card companies, with everything going on, they've been jumping their rates up. Some credit card companies are charging 25% interest. And, if you started out a credit card that was only at, 10, 15% interest, and then all of a sudden they're jacking it up to 25% and you got $5,000 on that credit card, that's a huge fucking interest payment, So, yeah, Buddy Brown is who brought that to my attention. So that was good. There's more drama around the election. I know everybody wants to move on from the election, but I need to bring attention to this. The Kamala campaign, even though they're already 20 million in debt, they've spent 1 billion plus 20 million. But they're begging their donors for more money so that they can demand a recount, even though the counts aren't even close. So I don't know how legal that's going to be, if they're going to even let them do it, but
that's fucking crazy. That's just fucking crazy.
There's all kinds of Democrats out there who are saying that Trump rigged the election and that we cheated, and now there's people that are calling for a peaceful January 6th protest from the left now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There won't be any feds. There won't be any feds in that crowd.
I don't know. I don't think the feds really give a shit which side it is. If they can get people in trouble and push a narrative, they're going to do it.
Yeah, but their narrative lines up with the left, not with the right.
Not always.
What? Yeah, it's not even left right.
I've seen them screw everyone.
Well, yeah. Yeah. They worry about their own ass. That's all it is.
Yep.
That's primary concern. Wow, that's crazy.
And I just saw this now. CNN is a disaster. Hundreds fired now that the ratings have completely bottomed out.
Saw that.
I just saw that. That was a big one. Benny has it on here. Black and White Network has it on here.
I saw the Buddy Brown video too. That was.
Did you?
Yeah, that was pretty good. I like him.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, I never heard of his music, but
that's how I found out about him the first time, was his music.
Yeah.
Shown to me. This now.
I've never even researched his music. I probably should, because he's got good morals, so he probably has pretty good music, I assume.
Jamie says there will be, but they'll protect them. She said it could be used to start martial law. There's a possibility there. Hi, Andrea. Welcome in. How you doing?
Good. Hi, Andrea.
So, yeah, Buddy's a good dude. I enjoy some of his stuff, and You know, he's a
I
very Christian-based
yeah, yeah.
content creator. I don't know if throwing that out there. He's very very into that, and I enjoy
I,
that as well.
I like his jackalope that's in a lot of his videos. and
Jackalope.
that and his square body Chevy, dude, that bitch is banging. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful truck.
Have you
Beautiful
ever
truck.
seen John Rich's cars?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
John Rich has an old C10, I believe it is,
Okay.
like a 79 or somewhere in there.
Got you.
He before you got into performing, he used to tour around and help set up stages and stuff like that.
Huh.
And so one of the guys that he worked with, that he became really close with, you know, they were the ones they bunked together in hotel rooms when they traveled and all this other stuff, came down with cancer.
Oh shit.
And the guy left him, the only thing he really had was the truck, and he left it to John. And when he passed, before he got a chance to pass, he never got a chance to restore it the way he wanted to. So after he passed and after John got really big and blew up with Big and Rich, he went and he had it done. It's immaculate, dude.
Wow.
I'll see if it's an old Timcast episode
Hmm.
from about 2 years ago. They went down to play at the Redneck Riviera with John Rich, but they had death threats come in, so they couldn't go down there, so they ended up going to his house, which has a fucking nightclub built into it. So his green
Nice.
room upstairs at the nightclub, he's got all around it handwritten songs. He had got a hold of the artists that have played. Well, when the artist played at the club, he asked them to write down their favorite song that they ever wrote and sign it, and then he frames them and he has them hanging all over his wall. His elevator, he's got pictures from all different people on there and stuff. Cora said, I'm sure the Dems have plenty up their sleeves to stop Trump from taking office. They're going to try.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, Avita was talking today about Trump. Apparently, he's putting some pretty some Democrats in his circle to go into the White House, and Avita don't get it, and I get her concern, but I know
he's trying to reconcile and heal
he,
things, and I don't know that it's going to work.
I think he's got something up his sleeve too. He's given a couple of people a chance to spare their career and stay in the field, but I think he's also going to try and use them like rats, you know. See
Yeah.
if he can get some information out of them, or. But yeah, I mean,
Somebody
I
said that
trust.
Go ahead.
I trust him. I trust Trump. He knows what the hell he's doing. I don't have any doubt in that.
Well,
He's
people
not
are
a
people.
fool.
You can never underestimate the ability of a person to turn and do something that you're not expecting.
Yeah, yeah. I'll give you that for sure.
And like I heard he's queuing Marco Rubio for Secretary of State.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That I'm not a huge fan of, but
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of JD Vance at first, so maybe it'll grow on us.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Cora says keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Amen, baby.
So, but yeah, so I mean, it's all basically your what are the words I'm looking for here?
The
Calculated
cat's
risk,
probably in them. Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Calculated risk is what you're doing. You're trying to find
Mm-hmm.
people that'll do a good job, and you're hoping that they're not going to fuck you in the end.
Yeah.
So and that's where we're at with that. Let me think here.
But I still think between Trump, Vance, Vivek, Tucker, and I know there's more. Uh, Common sense is just overflowing in that crowd.
Yeah. Well, and then you add Ron Paul
Yeah.
and Elon Musk into there.
And JRFK,
RFK,
you
yeah.
know, it just, there's so much intelligence in this group. You know, they don't even compare to Biden Harris. Two different worlds completely.
And like I said this morning, you have people on the left that are questioning their stance now because, they thought they were the majority. And now they're finding out that they're not.
Mm.
People don't give a shit about um,
Yeah.
they don't give a shit about the woke bullshit. They give a shit about if they can feed their families, pay their bills, and live. So, but
I'm gonna hang out for a little bit, but I'm down to 17, even charging. Damn.
wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Huh.
Well, hopefully it'll stay right there. Won't drop.
Yeah, we'll see. I forget what it was when I plugged it in. I think it might have been 14, so I might be all right.
Yeah. Keep praying,
Should plug.
Jay,
Yeah, should
and
have
everyone.
plugged it in. Yeah. Keep praying always.
Um, but I mean, the effect from Trump being elected was immediate. Okay. The day after, you had heads of state saying that they were going to be negotiating with him. Hi, Tamara. Whether it
Hi,
be,
Tamara.
the European Union talking about trying to get natural gas from us now that we're going to be doing that more of that.
Mm.
Whether it be the, Putin talking about reconciling the Ukraine war and getting that finished up. Hey, Worrell, welcome in, buddy. How you doing?
Well, I saw Putin was planning to do something today. That because I heard the other day that Putin was ready
Yeah.
to pretty much call it quits. But now I saw something today where him and the Korean troops were planning an offensive or something.
Well, the war's not over, and he can't
Well,
he can't actually negotiate with Trump until June or January. So up until then, anything goes.
yeah. Well, on the books anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, because they'd have a fit about that. They would have a
Hey
fit.
now, be nice. Yang just came in and he's kind of skittish because he's not used to being in here, and he looked in one of the bed boxes and one of the kittens popped out at him and, and startled him. He
Yeah,
hissed at the baby.
yeah.
Hi, my Yang. Come here, buddy. There we go. There's my boy. Yes. He won't get on my lap. He won't even let me pick him up yet. So, but yeah, Yang is actually Callie's brother. They're from the same litter. So, what are you guys in the chat here? Is there anything you want to talk about? Oh, the cat's opening up radar box on my phone. Thank you. I don't need to see who's flying over top of us right now. Are you trying to find a place to go or what? The kitten's like, F this, it's getting cold. I'm ready to fly south. Yeah, don't cats find it soothing, Jamie, if you take like your thumb and use it to rub the pads of their paws. They like that. Let me see here. Did you read that book? Did you send the book to Thomas, or did I missed something about a book? I think. I'm sorry. Jay says Putin should be scared. The fact that he isn't retreating tells me that there are people in our government negotiating with him. Who knows what they have planned? Well, we just got to give it time and let it play out. Just started. What book are we reading, if I may ask? Let me go over here to X and see what's going on. Elon Musk says, what the hell, where to go? Oh, who would have guessed that? Mike Pence, the piece of shit, is against Trump's plan to pardon January 6th rioters. At the end of the day, I'll always believe that by God's grace, we did our duty on January 6th to support and defend the Constitution of America, is what he said. What do y'all think of that? Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I've seen the pictures from the book. It looks interesting. Jamie says Pence can piss off. Yeah. What are you doing, buddy? Let me see if I can get a picture of Yang so I can show you what he looks like right now. Hey, Yang. Here, buddy. Here, Bobby. No, I want you to look up here. He's being a butthead. Yang. All right. Well, he's my fluffy boy. Here we go. Pencil. Yeah. There's my Yang. He's an orange fluffy boy. He's enjoying being in the heat with me right now. I know that. Yeah. You hear so many people sit here and talk about the Constitution, and yet when it comes down to it, they're antithetical to the Constitution in their actions, you know. Um, it's just, it makes no sense to sit here and say, oh, I believe in the Constitution, but yet you voted for the Patriot Act, because Pence voted for that. He was still in Congress when that went through, you know, or I believe he was in Congress when that went through. But he's just another swamp creature. All right, what else is on X here? Scott Presler makes a commitment that he's going to be registering Republican voters in New Jersey. He wants to flip the state for the governor next year. Jimmy says Democrat reveal themselves as disgusting, degenerate virtue signalers. I respect trans women unless they disagree with me politically, then they're cross-dressing dudes. Is it cool to call guys who voted Trump faggots? How about black guys who voted Trump? Are they N-words now? How about Hispanics? Remember, just 5 minutes ago when they condemned Tony Hinchcliffe, these end quotes liberals are truly garbage people who pretend to be virtuous, but are the most reprehensible racists, homophobes, haters who can't help but reveal the rot inside them. They are a true cancer on our culture. Time to let them know we're done with them. What do y'all think of that? Everybody's posting the video of the borders are with his whole thing with AOC a couple years ago where he tore her up. Breaking, word is out that senators are aligning their support. However, DC insiders are reportedly working around the clock behind the scenes. Americans are calling for Rick Scott to take the role of Senate Majority Leader, not the same old political establishment. Make it viral. We're going to share that. Marsha Blackburn. Oh, no, that's not Marsha Blackburn. Who the hell's that? Oh, whatever. Does it come up for renewal? No, he's going down, or I think you're talking about the Scott Presler thing, right, Thomas? He's going down to help change people's voters registration. There's a lot of people who were Democrats that I want to change to Republican in the state. And he's going down to register new voters as well. He wants to reach out to new voters and get them aligned with that. Rumors are going around that Liz Cheney and Mitt Romney may leave the Republican Party after Trump won. I know you're all going to be so very sad about that, aren't you? You're gonna cry your eyes out tonight because we lost two of the biggest pieces of shit in Congress. Oh my. All right. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Why are you so angry over my pick of president? Don't become what you accuse the others of being. Hey, 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 what are you doing? That's enough of that now. Kamala Harris supporters have shaved their heads, made blue bracelets, and will be wearing masks so they can easily identify each other. And we can easily identify them. Okay, good deal. Nice to know. Oh, nice. Spire Gas Company in Missouri is going to cut down the monthly bills by 16%. That's awesome, Jamie. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, the Patriot Act? I think they let the Patriot Act expire and they voted for something even worse after that. Kash Patel emerges as the top contender for CIA director. Let me look into that other thing here. The original Patriot Act was published in 2001 by the 107th United States Congress. And it's been amended 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, too many times. So apparently it is, yeah, they're still renewing it. They're just adding shit to it. So I would love to see the Republicans completely repeal the Patriot Act, since we now have access to all three branches. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. So that would be something I would start emailing our senators and House members over. You know, we want this gone. It doesn't, it was put in under false premises, and it's against people that it should not be against. Okay. Does it make sense to anyone else to take someone from the House and move them over to the Senate to replace someone? I don't know that I agree with that. They're saying about moving Byron Donalds from the House to replace Marco Rubio as Senate, as the senator in Florida. If Rubio gets tapped for Secretary of State. Okay, I just lost my entire YouTube thing here. Hold on, sorry. I apologize. Huh. My did everyone else's chat stop too, or is it just mine? It says we got 13 people watching. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Cora. The House is actually more important in my opinion, due to They control the purse strings. You heard Trump will not renew it, Thomas? I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Rubio choice either, Jay. I hope maybe he proves us wrong and does good with by us, but I guess time will tell. I guess Trump's trying to figure out maybe who's expendable in the Senate and House, and maybe he's trying to make picks based on that. You know. Oh, Kelly just took off out the door. That's one thing I'm thinking. No. Yeah. What was the other thing I heard? Damn it, my brain just went blank. Somebody posted, do you agree that Bill Gates and Dr. Anthony Fauci should be prosecuted for the crimes against humanity they committed? I'm pretty sure we already all know that answer from most people. I would most definitely be okay with that. For them, yeah, they can rot below the jail for all I care. Of course, that is after due process. You know, they have to have their trial and be convicted first. You know, they have to have due process, YouTube. I'm not going to be like other people and on another side who are okay with just, you know, trying to throw people in jail without giving them their rights. Jimmy Kimmel says January 20th will be his last show. He's leaving for Europe the next morning and never coming back. I haven't heard that, but okay. More power to him. He made Kristi Noem like Homeland Security. He's talking about having her for that. I heard Thomas. Thomas said the governor of North Dakota would be a good pick. Yeah. Last I heard, he's choosing her as what I miss. Did Jamie say she's leaving? Because I didn't see it. This thing jumped on me. Oh, see it, Jimmy. I'm sorry. Gotcha. I read it wrong. Sorry, Cora. Yeah, I'm not. Let me be very clear when I say this, okay? Because I don't want anybody to misconstrue or misunderstand what I am saying here. I do not need any celebrity in my life. I do not need any person who plays a sport in my life. You know, do you know who I do need in my life? I need farmers. I need people who know how to make the grid better. I need people who are working to better humanity. That's who I need in my life. The rest of it can kiss my ass and fuck off, as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah. Hopefully that doesn't leave anything to chance. Hopefully that gets my point across. Boo, is there a reason you're sitting on your brother's head? Hmm? Is there a reason you're sitting on your brother's head? The chat's really jumpy today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep after it and um, not lose where we're talking about. Hi, Fang. Dinesh D'Souza made a post with Sybil Shepherd. Says, make America heterosexual again. So that's an interesting post. Huh. Okay, this will be a fun one. He afraid of others or being, or yeah, I agree, Thomas. We've heard the stories about the stuff that's going to come out about that, so it's going to be interesting. All right, let's have some fun here. There's a post on here. It says, "What's the best concert experience you've ever had?" So, what is the best concert you've ever been to? I can't wait to see these. I'll get a couple of yours and then I'll tell you mine. That bugged me. What was that? I think Yang's still down here, isn't he? Yeah, you laying down here, buddy? No, I guess he went out. Huh. No, I hope he didn't get caught by Leo. Leo does not like Yang, so. Anybody have any concert? I've been to, I love live music. I've been to many concerts over the years, from anything from um, Fall Out Boy and the Fray. Did you enjoy it, Jamie? Um, I've seen lots of bands from anything from, Little Fireman's Carnival all the way up to um, Bryce Jordan Center and at State College in Penn State and Hershey Park Stadium. Thomas says the Rolling Stones, Mick Jagger, Keith Richards. How was that? You weren't at that Rolling Stones show out in L.A. where the Hell's Angels fucked everything up, were you, Thomas? That would have pissed me off. Well, hi there, Casper. Hi, Casper. You're a teen, huh, Jamie? My first concert I ever saw was a Christian heavy metal band at church camp. That was the first concert I've ever been to. And Jamie had Skittles wanting pets, and I had to give her attention before answering. Gotcha. Yep. I've seen everyone from Ty Herndon. I'm very sorry to hear that, Fred. Fred said, I'm sorry to interrupt the subject, but please pray for our veterans, especially the ones with mental and emotional instability. I just found out that he just found out he lost a very special friend he served with. I'm sorry, bud.
Sorry to hear that, Fred. Damn.
If you need to talk, bud, you call me right now, and I'll end this and we'll go talk. All right. You let me know, bud. If you need to talk, we'll go talk. Jay says his dog is barking at him like he forgot his 5 p.m. dinner. He hasn't gotten used to the time change either. Yes. We really need to do better for you veterans. We really do. There's no reason that this should be happening.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, and it's 10 times worse when they're taking care of people that gave nothing for this country and letting our vets on the side. You know, if we couldn't afford to take care of our vets, that would be disgraceful enough. But when we could, and we're taking care of people that don't deserve it, that's beyond disgraceful.
Thomas says in 1979, a week before he left for basic training, Keith Richards fell off the stage at the end and broke his arm. Damn.
Oh, shit.
That man sold his soul to the devil. He's been through so much shit and still alive.
He must have misunderstood. He must have misunderstood the saying. It's break a leg,
Right.
not an arm.
Well, at least if he broke a leg, they could wheel him out and he could still play.
Fucking dope heads.
I get it, Fred. Yeah. When you're ready to talk, you got my number, bud. That goes for any veteran that's on here. There's my cell phone number. If you need to talk, you can call me anytime. And, please just call and talk to somebody before you make that decision.
Yeah.
Jay says, I've always told myself that if they couldn't take me out, then I won't make them happy by doing the job for them. Thomas says, I hate opening retirement news, losing too many good people and too young. Yeah. Tell you what, why don't we just say a quick prayer? Dear Lord, please comfort Fred as he's dealing with the loss of his friend. Dear Lord, please put your hands on our veterans that are in need, especially those who are troubled and thinking of doing the ultimate act of removing themselves from this earth. Dear Lord, I pray that they find somebody that they can turn to that helps them to realize that they can still do things on here, that's not the answer that they need to do. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Amen.
All right, Thomas, I understand, bud. Yeah, it's never easy to get the news that someone you care about has left this planet, and it's even worse when you find out that they do it to themselves, and because you don't get the answers, you never know the reason why, and yeah, they don't think about the grief that it causes those people around them that love them and care about them. And I'm not saying that they're selfish. I'm not saying anything bad about them. Please don't take it that way. Just saying that people left behind still have to deal with everything.
That's why I got a green light burning on my porch 24/7.
Yeah. Well, I got to replace the light on the front of my house still. I haven't gotten that far. It's well, it's in a stupid place. I can't really get a ladder up to go up there, and I've got to replace some of the framework, and I just haven't gotten that far yet. Please do not be too.
I'm kind of surprised how long my green light's been out there now. I've been here for about 7 years, I guess, and that green light's been out there almost the entire time I've been here.
We had a light in our washroom. Our washroom light stays on 24/7 because they put one light switch in, and it's right inside the back door. And you can't, when you go inside the inside door of the house into the hallway, they should have either put a separate light, the second light switch in there, or that's where I would have put the light switch at to begin with.
Yeah.
So we just leave it on constantly. And the last light that we put in there, that light was in there for 10 years.
Yeah. I got one of those LED bulbs. It's like a flame. That burns in my bathroom all the time, to my laundry room, bathroom. Yeah. I used to have one burning out in my kitchen a couple of years back, and sitting there one night, and some guy comes up and knocks on the door. He's apparently a relative of the people that owned this junkyard. And he seen both of the flaming bulbs, apparently made my house look like it was on fire. And he's knocking on the door, and he says, "Everything okay in there?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" He said, "I thought the place was on fire." I think it was his great grandfather that built this place or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. So they're pretty realistic looking.
Yeah.
The light they give off, yeah.
So, yeah, definitely a lot better technology now than what they had back in the day when they first started making light bulbs,
Yeah, remember the old little bulbs for the little candlesticks?
Yep.
Most people put them out for Christmas. Yeah.
Well, that and when they first did the first massive light bulb lighting was at the World's Fair in Chicago. I think it was like 1912 or something like that. Long ways off. And I think they said that they actually had to restring it at least twice just in that week that they had the World's Fair because the filaments wouldn't last. Filaments were only popular back then. So after a while, they would just burn straight through, and you'd have to replace them. But oh my! So what's everyone else got going on for the rest of the week? Any big plans?
Got to run in the house. I'll be right back.
Okay, bud. Yeah, I really don't have too much planned for this week. This week's. All right, Jamie, be safe. We'll talk to you soon. Yep, your birthday is on Friday. Hi, Ruth. Welcome in. How you doing? Yeah. So we were talking about concerts. I've been to everything from country to pop and heavy metal. It's a toss-up between 3 different concerts as to the best one I've been to. It's between Disturbed, Killswitch Engage, Lacuna Coil, and Chimera up at Penn State's Bryce Jordan Center. Black Sabbath and Godsmack at Hershey Park Stadium. And also at Hershey Park Stadium, I saw live when they kicked off their Secret Samadhi World Tour. So you're doing good. We were just talking about concerts, and we were saying a prayer for Fred. One of his friends from the service that he served with decided to remove themselves, unfortunately. So we're keeping him and all our veterans in our prayers. So our veterans deserve better. We know that. We're working on that. So what's going on up in Canada? Anything exciting to talk about from up there? Before I forget, today is Cindy Greiman's birthday, so happy birthday to her. Wanted to throw that out before I forget. Mr. Casper right here is saying hi. Yeah, that's something I saw too. AOC's having a major meltdown right now. She's going around finding Trump supporters' accounts and supposedly trying to get them in trouble. It's getting colder, but you're managing. That's good, Ruth. I'm glad to hear that. So, have you talked your husband into making videos for your YouTube channel yet? Last time I think we were talking about that. That was let's see here.
Now what you do, bitch.
Australia has introduced legislation that could fine social media platforms, including Elon Musk's X, up to 5% of their global revenue for failing to curb misinformation. And who decides what is misinformation?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that's where the problem comes in. They claim that we talk about misinformation, but yeah, no, we know the truth. He likes watching videos and helping me with mine, but doesn't want to do it himself. Yeah, I get it. Oh my. Well, y'all, I think we're gonna call it. Go ahead and I'm gonna go check on Fred. I gotta get the cats fed and stuff. I appreciate you being here and hanging out with us. Please keep Fred and our veterans in your prayers, along with our representatives. From what I've seen, Trump has a lot of plans coming. Yep. Yes, he does, and hopefully he picks the right people to implement his plans. That's awesome, Mike.
It's getting there.
So, but yeah. Hopefully hopefully his administration does so much good stuff in the next 4 years that they can't question anything at the next election. That's my hope. Yes, Cora, they're calling. The desk called that the Republicans did take the House 218 to 209. So I did see that. Jay saying send him some suggestions for movie night tonight. I'm thinking probably a comedy would be good, but that's up to y'all. So yeah, be safe, take care. Hey Mike, thanks for hanging out, bud. I appreciate you.
Yep. Y'all have a great night, man.
And we will see you tomorrow. Yep, the trifecta. So I don't want to hear any excuses from these people who say, "Oh, we can't do it because we don't have." You got all three. Don't be like the Democrats when they had all three and they didn't follow through with their promises. Get shit done. That's my message to the GOP right now. So, but all right, I got to fight to get cats off me. But
just throw some cat treats, man.
I don't have any with me. Remember, I tried that this morning, bring cat treats out, and the cat tried to eat my pocket off. So, but all right, y'all have a great night. We will talk to you soon. Peace.
Later.
Y'all. Love you. Be safe.